I hope you have unlimited text messaging by Miss Carr. Chapter 117. Interlude 23. How to prevent an apocalypse, possibly more than one. Monkey Lover 2. I think I threw up at least twice today, but at least she's gone and never coming back. I watched her body burn. Then I incinerated the CPU that had her original code. I destroyed it all, except what I need to build a backup plan in case certain things still come to pass, like Robbie's uncle. I've already created the antidote just in case that damn box shows up to bite us in the arse. Me. You are still convinced that the future is finite, even though Stark and Mr. America are making googly eyes at each other this time around? Monkey Lover 2. Me. That explains your most recent bad choice. That's what you get when you try to spare your baby brother from being stabbed in the back by his new father figure. I told you not to put yourself through this pain, and you did it anyway. I don't like you getting hurt. Monkey Lover 2. I know, I'm starting to think that I didn't need to do this to prevent that. The only good thing that has come out of this is punching Radcliffe. Me. Good on you. Also, why? Monkey Lover 2. I think my baby brother has a closer relationship with Tony. Before, we just occasionally emailed and messaged each other semi-anonymously until the framework happened. This time around, he keeps checking up on me and invites my counterpart to dinner a lot. I'm not sure my baby brother, as you put it, would have decided to take Redcliffe's side over his girlfriend because he was so desperate for a father figure because he has Tony Stark filling that role. Me. I guess that's one advantage of Operation Get the Avengers back together before the world is cracked apart and aliens invade. Although I am surprised that all the bickering was actually sexual tension. Monkey Lover 2. Me too. I forgot about the Tony Stark gay sex tape. This state is preferable than before. Me. It made you believe that the future wasn't written in stone. Monkey Lover 2. Or maybe there is some merit to the multiverse theory, and I'm in a different dimension altogether. We never did find Ian Quinn in my original timeline. Me. Maybe in your timeline, he didn't get out of the truck before what you are looking for tried to eat him? Monkey Lover 2. Maybe. I'm at least inclined to believe that the future is not as finite as I believed previously. Let's leave it at that. Me. Thank God. Maybe things are different enough in this timeline, dimension, or whatever already, so that baby brother wouldn't be tempted to lie through his teeth to his girlfriend without your interference. Therefore, I didn't have to be stuck for the last 5 days with the kid while you try to fix things. Monkey Lover 2. You liked me before. Also, I am still lying to Simmons. Monkey Lover 2. Okay, baby brother is still lying to Simmons. This is all too confusing. Me. Man wasn't meant to time travel. Although, I like this version of you better. A bit of a darker edge. Also, you don't get anywhere near as flustered with the sex jokes. Me. Of course, he's not telling her the truth. Neither one of you is a bloody idiot. How do you tell your girlfriend that a version of yourself that's already traveled to the future once managed to get thrown back in time when a bomb blew up 3 of the rocks that eat people? Monkey Lover 2. The bomb blew up 3 monoliths. They better be in separate countries by now. I'm almost positive that's why the world broke apart. Monkey Lover 2. I'm 53% positive that's what occurred. Of course, gravitonium could also be involved. Me. They are. The princess is studying the one we dropped off in her lab. Me. Also, it doesn't matter what we call the bloody things. The ghost of girlfriend's past would still turn you over to Dr. Suarez. Both versions of you. Monkey Lover 2. That wouldn't be the worst thing. Maybe I should talk to Dr. Suarez. Sometimes I think this is all an hallucination. Me. At some point, you're going to have to deal with what happened in the other timeline, maybe with professional help. In the meantime, you can feel less guilty ensuring that your younger brother gets engaged without having to go into deep freeze for 70-some years to rescue her from scary blue aliens after what happened in the framework, Hydra Hell. That's acceptable line. It's okay to lie to save the world. Neither you nor baby brother should feel guilty about that. Monkey Lover 2. I'm not entirely sure she will see it that way, especially after we traded places so that he could run a secret mission and for me to handle the fallout from Ada. I'm just glad Simmons is not here right now. How's that going? Me. Really well. I caught him looking at wedding rings while we were here, so I think the proposal is going to happen soon. I mean, he knows that you and she got engaged before you went through another hole in the universe. That put the idea in his head to get it done before the world blows apart. Monkey Lover 2. That is not the mission I'm referring to. What about the other two monoliths?
Me. You already know that one is safely with the princess. I was only called a colonizer once, so I take that as a good sign.
Monkey Lover 2. Why are you always this infuriating?
Me. Because I'm pretty.
Me.
Stop worrying. They have both been safely delivered to your undisclosed locations.
Me.
Yes, I'm almost this infuriating. Bobby says it's my gift, which explains why we are never ever getting back together. Seriously, why did my other self think about marrying her again?
I'm glad they got interrupted by ninjas. You really dodged a bullet there. Monkey Lover 2. What about the other thing? Will she help us?
Me. Congratulations, the princess still believes you're from the future. She is going to work on a contingency plan for her own citizens because apparently these are the type of people who will prepare for any contingency, including invasion by shape-shifting aliens, because they are that smart.
Okay, they already had in case of alien invasion plans drew up. The princess is just going to modify them a bit. Monkey Lover 2. What about the lighthouse?
Me. The princess is willing to help with making the lighthouse less susceptible to a hostile alien takeover if we don't stop the world from cracking apart.
Monkey Lover 2. Good.
Me. But we're going to stop it, so your extra preparations are just paranoia on your part, but they're still going to do it.
Monkey Lover 2. We are?
Me. Of course we are. You already got the Avengers on speaking terms again, which is a must if an apocalypse is on the horizon. Me. Sort of, anyway. Okay, you got the leaders of the Avengers on speaking terms, which is what matters.
Monkey Lover 2. This is true.
Me. The newly blonde widow managed to get Baby Bird to the lighthouse before Skyquake dumped her because my ex-wife was too busy doing God knows what to actually do when I asked. Definitely over.
Me. Oh, by the way, the princess said she would help Baby Bird not scribble the future. They've already developed tech to help their own gifted population, so helping one more wouldn't be that hard.
Monkey Lover 2.
Good.
Me.
Although, do we really want to lose our guide? She's been drawing this crazy big purple alien raisin with a shiny glove, and I think his green daughter that he hurls off a cliff, I think. Baby Bird never really explains things well. I'm trying to decide if that's an improvement on the world cracking apart.
Me.
By the way, she's not drawing that anymore, at least not since a couple of hours ago, which I guess lines up with destroying Ada. I kind of want to know what that means.
Monkey Lover 2.
Yes, I have an idea what's going to happen in the next couple years, although the purple thing that she is drawing is new. I also have an idea of what we need to do to keep it from happening. Lots of destroying of old Hydrotech and investigating Tabit's for the replacement. Maybe I can't keep the world from falling apart, but at least I can make small differences, like making sure Baby Bird isn't overwhelmed with visions of the past and future.
Me.
You're going to change things. Maybe you already have, because Baby Bird is drawing new stuff. At the very least, I don't think Director Rhodes will make the same mistakes that the other guy did. Score another point for you. Monkey Lover 2. Maybe, or maybe we are going to keep making the same mistakes over and over again. Or worse, new ones that will lead to the same bad outcome or completely new one. What if nothing I do makes a difference? What if all roads still lead to hell and I'm just taking a different path to get there? I tried to keep Robin from getting her powers in the first place. Instead, she got them earlier.
Me.
Only by a few weeks, and that may not necessarily be a bad thing.
Monkey Lover 2.
You are extremely infuriating.
Me. I think we already covered that Iron Man and Captain America were not exchanging MASH notes in your original timeline. If the end of the world is coming, I'd rather have them on speaking terms, so that's a big difference. Do you consider that your version of hell?
Monkey Lover 2. That's not what I meant. I'm not sure if Stark not being back with Pepper Potts will keep the world from being destroyed.
Me. She actually went back to him? Seriously? Why?
Monkey Lover 2. Yes, actually, there may have been engagement rumors. I didn't exactly have time to keep up with Twitter when I was incarcerated. Me. That's definitely not happening in this timeline. Also, the princess is going to help Little Bird. Another difference. Also, things are already really over with Bobby romantically because I'm definitely no Pepper Potts from the other timeline. Anyway, another difference. We're going to keep the world from being cracked apart and maybe deal with the purple raisin she keeps drawing. Me. Okay, probably you and the princess are going to keep the world from ending, and I'm here to help. Monkey Lover 2. Did I ever mention how glad I am that the portal dropped me off next to you?
Me. Never. You're so ungrateful. I think you're actually being sarcastic right now.
Monkey Lover 2. I am grateful. I couldn't get through this without you.
Me, I'm sure you could allow your baby brother to be with the love of your life without emotional support. He's so head over feet in love with her, he doesn't even respond to my flirting like you. At least you blush and get flustered. Monkey Lover 2. He's Simmons sexual, and he thinks you're completely Babby-sexual, although he, or rather I, did have a tiny crush on Ward until he dumped us in the ocean. Me. Nothing destroys a relationship faster than being stabbed in the back. I should know that's how my last marriage ended. Monkey Lover 2. Your only marriage. Me. It still ended because we couldn't trust each other. I thought it got better, but apparently it didn't. Monkey Lover 2. I'm sorry. Me. That's alright. Just try not to sleep with Simmons while you're undercover and get back to me soon. Monkey Lover 2. Of course not. She's not even here. I don't want to be killed by my baby brother. Me. We really have to come up with different names for you two. Monkey Lover 2. He's Fitz, I am Leopold. Me. Soon to be Mr. Fitzsimmons. And he just walked into the room and may have heard me dictating that to the phone. He's scowling right now. Monkey Lover 2. Of course he is. Me. He also told me to tell you that he'll meet you in New York to switch back. You should make sure that you're part of the group meeting the princess. He will be coming back with a delegation. Monkey Lover 2. That's fine. The director already asked me to go along to mediate. Apparently there are some questions about where Stark Sr. got the materials for the shield now belongs to May. Me. That does not surprise me. Monkey Lover 2. I'll see you soon. Me. I'll be waiting for you at home base. I promise to wear something sexy. Monkey Lover 2. You're ridiculous. I'll see you soon. Me. Don't die. Monkey Lover 2. Don't die either. Does he realize that you have a crush on him? Hunter heard Baby Fitz ask as he placed the secret Stark tech communicator in his pocket. He really wanted one of those bead phones that everyone else walking around has, but he's afraid to ask. I do not have a crush on you. Your girlfriend would rip off my balls, Hunter remarked. Not me, the one from the other timeline. Do you have a crush on Leopold? Fitz asked. So you really did christen him Leopold? That's a little cruel to do to yourself. Fitz just glared at him for a moment. We're not the same person. Well, genetically we are, but we are more like identical twins. Well, mostly. His time in space altered his DNA a little bit. It's really quite fascinating. Fitz started to ramble. You're still alike where it counts. Also, you're both easily prone to jealousy. You're only suggesting this because you don't want him to make a move on your girlfriend, Hunter argued. I'm not worried about that. We were both willing to get Will off of that planet to make Simmons happy. We will do what is necessary for her happiness at any cost to ourselves. Fitz argued back, much to Hunter's annoyance. Okay, you're both ridiculously noble. It's sickening, really. It doesn't change the fact that he's in love with his Simmons, and maybe the moment I actually do anything, she'll pop through a hole in the universe and grab it. Knowing his relationship track record, that could truly happen. And that may be years from now. Besides, she did sleep with Hogface when she thought she was never going to get off that planet. She would understand. It would only be fair. I knew even though you're looking at engagement rings, you're still upset about that. Hunter grins. I knew to this having a sibling thing, but I think you're supposed to want them to be happy. Of course, if you don't make him happy, I will find a way to kill you. Fitz threatened. By the way, I think Robin drew a picture of the two of you holding hands at my wedding to Simmons. Hunter was not even surprised. I'm going to go find some alcohol before we leave. He is not going to have this discussion with the younger version of Leopold Fitz, especially because apparently there was a prophecy about it. This palace must have alcohol somewhere.